Oh, good morning. Welcome. What are you all doing here? It's been a while, hasn't it? It's been nearly a month since I posted the last video of the shed garage kind of revamp if you like. Been busy, really busy, but just never bothered filming, just had a bit of time off. But I think it's time to get some videos bit back onto YouTube. I was firing them out earlier on this year, so I've done not bad since January. I can't remember how many I've done, but quite a few. About 10 or something like that. Anyway, it's Saturday the 21st of June 2025. It's gone 10 to 11 in the morning and I'm at a job courtesy of a handy woman who's been working here, and she's put my name, well, she's called me to do a job, and I'll show you what we're doing. I came here yesterday to have a look at it. We're in the lovely village of Burnt Island. My car is away down there somewhere. Parking is a premium. The shows are actually along the road there. But what I'm doing today is raising these sockets up, because I've got upstands to go here. So upstands are going to be there, so they need them probably to be about up here somewhere. So that one and that one. Solid walls, so there's going to be a bit of chopping out to do. Like I said, I was up here yesterday, so I've sussed it out. The gas meter's in here. We have cables there. I feed that one, so there's plenty of slack in them. And if I get this drawer out, in fact, let's get this drawer out. Like that. Put it over there. What we have is cables down here as well. And cables here feeding that socket. But like I said, I was here yesterday and I'm going to show you something really funky. Now, I wasn't going to film today, but I thought, nah, I'm going to film this one, because when I was here, even isolating the power was funny. Now, I'm only here to lift these up. I'm not here to do any really major electrical work. I'm just doing what the person wants, because the handy woman is wanting to come in here probably next week and get the upstands fixed. So if I get this done now, but she's aware there's going to be a bit of knocking out to do and a bit of plastering to do, so a little bit of work to get done. So let's shift that over there, like that. That was quick. Now we're going to knock the power off. I'm going to show you what the problems I had yesterday. Not problems, but what you discover. Now I've got my volt pen. Yes, these are not a reliable source of knowing if the power's on or off, but they're helpful. So we're going to turn that one off. Here's the board. Nice metal board, so it's not been long replaced, I wouldn't have thought. What's that from the left? That one? It's not that one, which says sockets. It's the middle one. Not that one, which says sockets. It can only be this one. Okay, so let's turn those two on. We're here to make sure we're not getting a back feed coming through anywhere. There's nobody here, they're actually away, so I'm actually going to knock the whole power off. I think they've got stuff in the fridge. Not a lot. I'm only going to be a couple of hours in every time I get all this done. Let's say it's Saturday, I don't want to be here all day. So we'll wipe this cover off, we'll have a look. Okay, I'm going to cover off, we'll have a proper look now. Let's do, just make sure, could be the battery, loose connection on this. On my pen voltmeter. Now to check this is on, you would think that one was off, but judging by the boiler, that one's on. Once again, that's detecting for that layer in that cable. Right, so we know that one's off. That's how I'm going to turn the whole power off anyway. Let's try that first one. No. Oh, the middle one, should I say. N1. It's definitely the iron one. Let's say we'll get the whole power off. Someone's obviously taken that fuse apart in the past and not put a tie back on it. Oh well. Let's say I think the people from here that stay here, they're on holiday, so we've got the place to myself. That's off. Obviously the power's off. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to get all this off. We'll get that box out and we'll mark for the new box. I've got 35mm boxes here, so I'll get them sunk in. Hopefully it's going to be an easy chap out, but I think it's going to be brick. Old buildings. So I'll get this one off now. Just like that. Look at this. We have a cable going up in new colours and a cable coming up from the bottom in all colours. And just by that, there's two cables at the back there. So let's double check again, make sure that it's off, all the whole power is off. So this is a spur going to somewhere. Don't know where. Might be, it could be the cooker hood. Could be a socket behind there. So there probably will be. Let's just slide up. One socket, there we are, that's what it's for. That's the spur for that, so hopefully it just comes right up the wall. We can deal with that in a minute. Right, we'll get these out and take it from there. That's a 35mm box in there anyway. 25 in that one. We'll upgrade that if they want a USB socket. They can get that in there. Right, what is it? We're looking at it. There's something in that box that isn't connected. Look, there's no even sleeving around this. There's earth. They sleeved that one. They managed to do that, but they must have run out of sleeve and never bored another one. Or it's been a part in the past of these two have actually had the sleeve over the top of them. Unreal. But there's no fly lead to the back of the box. Same as that one, no fly lead. Interesting. I think we'll soon change that. That's ready to start chopping them out, but I'm going to get some stretchy film on the bunkers. We'll get you mounted up and I'll put you in the wee time lapse and we'll get this all marked out and chapped out. I'll bring you back later on, okay? Once I've got it chapped out, I can have a bit of chat with you. I'll just get you mounted up there. That'll be good enough, I think. There you go. See the two of them. I think what I'll do first is I'll break the boxes out first. And I can see what we've got. Slackness of cable and stuff like that. Okay, chisel mode, let's do it. In fact, just plaster on that one, I think. Oh, there's a screw there. Do we have a screw loose? Everywhere. Damn it! This will come out pretty easy, I think. I've got some bonding coat as well, so I'll get these holes filled in. I need to extend these cables up as well. So hopefully I can do everything with the one visit before I have to go back to the car and get plaster and cover the hose up. Cool. And we have brick. That's nice, isn't it? There's one out. Get moving in the cables, that's alright. That's that one. Get the height of the upstands now. Okay. The upstands are 70mm. So the upstand's going to come to, say about there. We'll put our sockets at 100mm. Or we go 200. 200 centres. Well, 200 centres probably about there. That'd be better, wouldn't it? Get that to get everything cleaned and it's out the road. And this might actually just fall right into it. That'd be nice. Well, the new box anyway. Okay, so we're after 200 centres. And there's a mark there, 200. We'll mark this one as well while on here. Okay. Spin a level. New boxes. I say I brought kind of deep boxes. Oh, it'll be alright, like, I would think. I'll put that down there the night. So I want 200 centres, so I'm going to draw that line further across so I can see it. Okay, there's a straight line. Now we've got a new box. Keep it over there. So I have a straight line. Got that line coming through the centre there. And we'll just draw around it. To there, and that. What I like to do is extend the lines. So we shall extend the lines so we can see them once we chop this out. Coming right in there. And there we go. Do the same as that one over there. Okay. I think what I'll do is I'll stitch drill it. Drill it right round. That kind of separates that for the rest of it. I might even get the multi-tool on the edge. Now, preferably we'll want to try and go a wee bit bigger so we can squeeze some plaster on the side here, but might not need that if we get a good fixing on the back. Okay, cool. Got that one chopped out, secured in. This one is the same. Bricks are a wee bit more crumbly on the side, but it's alright, it's solid. But remember, mind when you're, this is the cable that feeds the cuckoo house, so remember when you're taking the multi-tool, mind and cut the cable that's just buried in the plaster and no more, because look at that. Now I just lightly took it across the tape, it was enough just to go through it, I didn't know it was that thin. That's shallow into the plaster, but there you are. So that's it, that box in. My movable lug is on this side, so it might need, socket might need to twist round just a wee bit, same with that side, I'll just need to go round that way a wee touch. And see what the movable lugs on that side, so that's alright. So I'm going to extend this, I'm just going to splice connectors, just use them, tape it up, just get it in there, maybe a wee sand just over it, so when I plaster it, it's not going to interfere with it. So we'll get that off, make it onto there, get these cables, so I have to cut them down there and put a couple of joint boxes on them, and we'll splice them as well, and they can just be fitted onto the wall, because we'll have to extend these, there's no any play on these at all. So we'll get these down, get that made up, and I'll bring you back when that's done. In fact, you can maybe watch it on a time lapse while I'm doing it. That side was a piece of cake, I just need to fill it with plaster now, that's fine. this bonding coat, and I've had the bag open for a while, so I think it's out of date, which means it'll go off really quick, and that's what I want on a Saturday. So the person I'm doing this for, they'll come and put the finishing coat onto it just to make it look nice. And pretty much my job will be done. But this is where these splice connectors come into the cell, because they're amazing, they're really good. Yeah. So we'll just strip this back. I should have got my snips up with me, but I've got my long nose. No, for all the tools you can have, a pair of long nose is really good. They do a lot of things. It's quite awkward to get into places at times depending on what you're working with, but they're alright. Right, we'll strip this back a wee bit, don't need too much. What I'll do is just gently just nip that there. So when you pull it back, it should snap. It might not, but chances are that won't. I'll just help it out a wee bit. Cut the back end of it. Okay. Well, like I said, I'll just say to make that good with the plaster. I'm just going to bond it. So we'll have one short, one medium and one long. So okay, the live is a short one. Now you're doing is the width of the pliers, just a little bit more, just strip them back. Here you get some sleeve around it as well. There's the conductor. Please tell me I didn't bring it with me. I've got this one that is from here. I have got more in my pocket, but we'll use this. Is it going in the bin? I'm going to go to a baker's later on, just along the road there. To say it's popular is an understatement. The queue was right outside the door when I passed it all around. So I've got a full pack of splice connectors. I love these. I didn't get many in a pack, I'll hate to buy a multi-pack. I never got here 10. What's in the packet? 10 pack, right. So 3, 6, 9. There's only one of the holes it goes into. All you do is you push it, I think it's that one or not, but the next one, it just pushes. That's it. That's all you need to do. That's it, can't go anywhere else. That's fine. Another one. Into the earth. The protective conductor. That's it, just push it in. Make sure it grips, give it a wee tug, make sure it doesn't come back out. Same with that one. That's in. Like that. Perfect. Now we'll strip a bit of this cable. Strip a bit of this, twin and earth. Get a bit like that. Don't need too much, don't need to be crazy. Give it a wee nip. So just give it a wee score like that. I don't know if you can see that, can you? So you just get a wee nip, nothing too much, don't go crazy. There we go, see it breaks off. Not damaged in the course, nothing. Now the live was short, so I want the live to be longer. So I'll probably do something like that. Type this in there. Maybe bend this round and just cover it. So the line. Put in a bit there. Just a wee bit longer, and a bit there. And this neutral is going to be shorter. So we'll do that. Strip that. Beautiful. Fantastic. Our sleeve in. Push it to the end. Kick that around, you know where it stops. Put it back a bit, just get a wee trim. Good enough. Poke it through, there we are. Right, what we're doing, we'll do the earth first. It goes into the other corresponding hole, just like that. Give it a tug, that's it in. I want to run that way. Put that into the hole, like that. I keep shoving it into the wrong hole. Story of my life. And that. There. That's it. The earth I should have clipped back a wee bit, but it's alright. That'll do it. That'll do. So we get that taped up, put in there. So we're nearly ready to go down and get some plaster. Get it covered over. What have you seen with that? There we are. And that tidies it up pretty, not bad. Not bad at all. I want it to be flat so it sits flush inside the wall. I don't know why I'm talking because you might be watching this through a time lapse, I'm not decided yet. Boy, it's bloody boiling up here as well. The weather has been incredible the last wee while, hasn't it? It's been gorgeous. We've been doing a bit of decking. I've done not much, I'm trying to remember what I've been doing. And I've been down at a tanning salon where I've been working. Not local, down the road. And that could go in there and sit, there we are. Right, perfect. That just stays in there. I need to get a grommet in that. There's a grommet there. Just popped it. There. Do the grommets in, give it a wee wiggle side to side, bang your head off the cupboard door as well, that's nice, thank you. I thought I was going to have an easy day and not do anything stupid, but that's not going to happen. Sort of banging myself and knocking into things and dropping things seems to be a daily occurrence. I don't know why that's happened. We'll keep that there now, we'll need to deal with these cables under there first. So I'll knock that bucket over because it's better to do that. So say we'll get these cables yank them down the way. Right, got that drawer out. Right, I've got a couple of joint boxes I'll just fasten up here and we'll get these spliced into it. 2 new cables going up so they reach to the socket. Then we're ready to tidy up and get some plastering done. Happy days. Right, give me a minute. Right, made them off with the splice connectors. Give them a wee tug, just make sure they're nice and secure. Beautiful, and all we do is grab one of these boxes. I've already put the mounting things on the back. One will slide that way, the other will slide that way. So we'll do this one first. That just goes on something like that, I'll show you in a minute. Okay, just like that. Make sure that's nice. I might have to change it, do something with it. Put a cable tie right around the two of them. Yep. Ooh, don't know what it is, sounds like an ambulance I think. Right, we'll clip these lids shut. There we go. Nice, got a couple of cable ties on that just to hold it all nice and neat now. And we'll be right back. Just like that. I've got a wee picture of that one here. Nice one. Right, get the cable cut into the box and we tidy up now and we'll get into the car and get some bonding and get it slapped into the holes and hopefully it'll go up pretty quick and I can maybe go and get a bite of tea while it's doing that. Going to sample at the local bakers, yeah. Okay. A wee quick tidy up. Let's see, get these cables into the box, tidy up, we're all good. You got a couple of clicks at the top there, nice and neat, there we are. Not too bad, not too shabby. How's this one? Because there we go. There we go. Oh, it's started already. Oh, there we are. Alright, I just do some of this cable. Give me a minute. Right. That's a little bit neater. Right, that's that ready to rock and roll. That ready almost to rock and roll. In a wee minute. Nice, right, we've had a wee tidy up here. I'll go and grab some cloths, and get some bonding, a black bag, a towel. Yeah, I think that's it. And we're pretty much there. I think I'm just going to reuse the sockets again. That was already fitted, there's nothing wrong with them. They're pretty new, just a wee bit of paint over them, but I can skip that with my knife. We'll get back in the car, get what we need back up. Hopefully I've got everything I need in the car. We'll get this rattled up. Then I think, probably the next hour, I think we should be finished here. I would think. And the time, right now, is 12:49. The time we get here was about an hour or something. I can't remember. I picked the keys up at 10:30. It was about 10 to 11, something like that, the time we got here. So it's 2 hours so far. Right, so I'm going to get some bonding, other bits and pieces I need, get up here, get riled on. Woo! Oh, I've just been into the car and climbed the stairs again, bloody hell. I guess your juices going in the morning. Right, try and squeeze some plaster into there. Now, this is SBR. Keeping a wee spray ball is a lot easier than trying to brush it on all the time. Okay, one bucket of plaster knocked into the holes. Right, we'll let that go off, it's a bit wet. Hopefully it'll go up pretty quick. Give it about maybe half an hour and we'll just shave it back, then we'll top it up and that should be it. We should be ready for putting the sockets on and getting out of here. Right, I think just up the road there, because we're in Burnt Island, the shows are on today, so the things happening in the town centre and over there in the park. So I think what we'll do is we'll go and, there's a baker's just along there, I'll go and see what they've got, get some tea, hopefully a nice coffee, have that, have some lunch, come back up and it should be ready to finish it off, I would think. Hopefully it'll be nice. Right, I'll bring you back soon. Cheers.
A few moments later.
Nice one, right. To go back from, I had some chips and a burger from the cafe way along the end on a roll. I've come back here now and that just went off perfect. Yep, got a wee top up on it now. Couple of scratch lines there I can see, I'll fill them up now. Just getting a bit of crapping with the plaster, but obviously when it goes off I can put a bit of water on it and smooth it off. I think I'm going to get the sockets wired, but keep them away from the wall and I can work on just patching it up, making it look bright, and we should be nearly finished I think. Not bad. Sockets all wired in, even done the fly lead up to the boxy. It's not hard to do, quite an easy thing. People will be like, oh, what are you doing that for? Is that through the box and for the screws? Just do it, eh? Just do it. They were good enough to supply a lug at the back for you to put a wire, so fucking use it. Don't be lazy. Just stick it in and be done with it. What time it takes. I'm just going to flow that off, then I'm going to get them screwed back to the wall, tidied up. I think that'll do us. So we'll have a look when we're testing it. We're right back in about 2 minutes. And just like that, we're done. Suckers all put back, plaster's gone off. Beautiful. Warm to the touch. Chemical reaction with the plaster. Warm to the touch, right. Power's back on. So we are. There we go, look at that. Sorry for the flickering, it's not doing that in real life. You can see the two reds correspond with that. Two reds and a white, two reds, well, not a white, but you know what I mean, it's not illuminated. Correct. 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 Nice. Turn them off. Heating plugs into that. These will plug into there, I think. We'll keep the switched off because, like I said earlier on, the customers are away on their holidays. So I'm actually doing this for somebody else. Then we've got the wee boxes at the back here. Need to put the drawers back in here. I think we are just about ready to hit the road, hit the high road. Believe it or not, there's a gallow in the day, Burnt Island, and it's raining. And the time is 15:14, 3:15. Been here since about 11:15. What's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, about 4.5 hours. By the time we get everything wrapped up, get us to the car, that should be it. We are done. Nice one. So they can get the that stand which is sitting there. Get that put along there. That should look really nice. Okay, job's a good one. Hey guys, catch you later. I'll speak to you in the car when we're heading home. Right, see you in a bit. But before we do go to the car, yesterday when I came here, the handy woman that I'm working for was building shelves in a cupboard. Let's go and have a wee look, see how she got on. When I left here, she was just doing the frame. Oh, very nice. Nice one. Oh, it goes up to there. Ah, solid as a rock. Nice one. Solid. Yeah, perfect. Good job. Good job. Nearly as good as how I would do it. Almost. Ah, nice job. Well done. Right. Let's close the door on that. Grab what we need and we're out of here. Like I said, the board is all back on again. Everything's good. Just double check that. Yeah, just take a picture. Nice one. I've not even looked around the whole property. I think it's only a 1 or 2 bedroom flat. 1 bedroom flat, I think it is. Nice wee place though. Well, that's our job done. There we are. Lovely. I'll tidy it up as if we're never here. Yeah, good one. Right, see you in the car. Right, that's that job finished. Another one bites the dust. Getting through them all. 10 to 4. Just on the A909, heading back to Dunfermline and enjoy the rest of my Saturday. That's it. Sorry I've not had any videos up for a wee while guys, it's just been busy and I've not really been had time to film and do much really. Couldn't really be arsed. I think I said it in the last video, sometimes you can be bothered, other times you can't. But I think I'll get the videos going again. So anyway, that's just a wee quick video. 2 sockets to raise up, that was it. Pretty simple wee job. Time consuming, 4 hours. That's it. That'll do it for today. So keep it real guys, I'll see you again soon. If I'm still doing the business, that is. I don't know what I'm doing yet. I might be going back to the diggers. Just to get a regular income coming back in again. Times are a wee bit hard. So we'll see what happens. But thanks very much for watching. Do me a favour. Click the like button and give me a subscription please, that would be very kind of you. I think I'm up to 144 or 145, something like that. It's getting there slowly, but 1 subscriber at a time I guess. Catch you later on guys, have a good one, take care, enjoy the rest of your weekend. See you later.
Welcome back to the channel, welcome back to another episode of Life that...